Hey there y'all, wanted to provide a video on my new truck, a 2014 Nissan Frontier SV. I know this is probably really surprising, don't worry, I still have the Volvo, but the reason I got this is because instead of getting a newer truck like a Maverick Lariat Hybrid or even something a little bigger like a F-150 Power Boost, it just made sense financially to just keep the Volvo and get a cheaper cash truck that still had some nice features. And this Frontier fit the bill perfectly. It's got some paint peel right here. The pre-purchase inspection said that a plastic bumper was put on, probably one of the bumpers from a S-trim truck, and being painted over the way it was, this paint will just be peeling forever. But mechanically, everything else is sound. Tires, brakes, battery, everything else is good, which is the reason why I wanted to move forward with this truck. It was also a great price. Out the door with the dealer dock fee, sales tax ad valorem, I paid $11,250. This one here has the SV Value Truck Package, which is most easily identified by the front fog lights and the rear parking sensors. And the fact that this one had the rear parking sensors, in addition to some of the other convenience features I'll show, was a big reason I wanted this truck specifically, along with price and relative closeness to me. You do get this really nice bed extender in the closest position. It's a perfect size to fit like a 40 pack of water, some 12 packs of soda, or for me, a pizza delivery bag. And you have a full 6-foot bed, so you can take this extender out if you want, and you have better space than even most full-size trucks with crew cabs. This color is known as metallic blue, and it's got a gray cloth interior. This was a bright blue that Nissan used until 2015. After this, it was just a darker blue. Only 2 front power windows since it is an access cab. And the access cab is pretty nice. You do have a decent amount of storage space when you flip up the seats. Not necessarily the best for passengers, but you do get door cup holders, and you get the same rear cup holders that you would in a crew cab. So not really much advantage to get a crew cab. You still get a small back seat, you get less bed space, so might as well just get the extended if you're not really carrying people around. Alrighty. So I bought this truck in a town called Carrollton, which is about 40 miles from where I grew up with my parents and about 60 miles from where I live now. So I have put over 100 miles on this truck already. Now it has 136,395 miles. A little quirk about this truck specifically is that it has Bluetooth calling, but no Bluetooth audio. So you have to plug in to play music, but of course there's no CarPlay, but it is smart enough that you can just use voice commands from the iPhone assistant, you know who I'm talking about, and everything works like you have a car with CarPlay. And I just got this phone mount here at On brand, the Walmart Tech brand, and it's done the job well. Fits my 16 Pro Max perfectly. Backup camera is pretty decent quality for being this old. It is nice, the sensors are very sensitive, and the front view on these trucks is amazing, which is why I liked the Frontier specifically, this generation that they made for 1,000 years. But the rear end is still a bit of a challenge to get used to. Sure, visibility out the back window and the side is fantastic in here relative to most cars, but that bed is very long, so it is nice that the sensors crash out on you when you're 4 feet from something. So that's been very nice. One of the features of the value package is you get the automatic AC, and you also get heated seats, which I unfortunately think are broken on this one, but that'll be an issue to solve come the winter months. You have your volume control, steering wheel, Bluetooth controls, and your cruise control. Cruise control does work really nice in here. No digital odometer or anything like that, but don't really need it, especially the cruise control works well. Just put it on when the tick is about the speed limit, and you should be fine. And if it adjusts a few over going down a hill, you should be safe. Got a 2-tiered storage system. Definitely smaller than other cars, but still gets the job done. You have your glove box here. It's nice. You have the USB port for your iPod connection, some coin casings, whatever those are called. And you got auto dimming mirror as well. This is another really nice thing I liked about this value package. Value package basically added every little convenient thing I wanted. Heated seats don't seem like they're working, sadly, but you get the parking sensors, which is huge. You get the bed extender, you get the bed liner, you get what they call the IntelliTrack, the bed system where you can add different extensions, different cargo hooks for different items you're carrying. So it's a very nice spec of truck. And this thing was only 26 grand when it was brand new. So I've eaten a lot of depreciation getting one that's 11 years old, 136,000 miles. But if one of these existed in 2025, this would be quite a steal, especially if they threw on standard stuff that they do now, like the forward collision alert and the blind spot alert. Don't feel like popping the hood right now, but it is the 4-liter V6, which is huge. I don't think you could get the V6 in the value package, or I don't think you could get the value package without the V6. Those are those bed rails I was talking about for the IntelliTrack. And the old owner did add these aftermarket license plate lights, which are really nice. I do have a tow hitch if I want to do some towing. And the old owner also added these rain guards. And they added a tint strip, which is huge. Makes driving in the sunny Georgia weather much more bearable. I did add on this Scott Evans front plate. Scott Evans is the dealer in Carrollton, the town I got this car from. And it was purchased new here from Carfax, so it was a pretty nice little perk. And you have these LED headlights installed aftermarket. So lots of nice stuff that the prior owner added on. As far as I could tell from Carfax, this was a one-owner truck. It only showed 2 owners because the title transfer, that's what happens with every car in Georgia. When you pay it off, it creates a new owner in Carfax. Alrighty, well that concludes the brief video on my new to me 2014 Nissan Frontier SV. Don't worry, the Volvo is still around. Volvo's doing all right despite some short videos I've made of it, and I'll probably have more videos to come. Thanks again for watching.